Hi, I'm Dr. Arne Strasser, and welcome to Tai Chi For Wellness. These are class notes to accompany the class that we have, which is learning the 24-move Yang form. And this is a great class because it involves three wonderful Tai Chi moves, the quintessential Tai Chi posture, single whip, and then the beautiful wave hands like clouds. I hope that this video helps you as you learn. I'm going to start facing this direction, and you know that the last move that you did was grasp the sparrow's tail, also a really nice move, and you know you ended up in this posture. Your force here is controlled, you're sunk down a little bit, and you're facing in this direction. That's the last of grasp the sparrow's tail, and we'll review that right after this. So you have been in this posture. Now we are going to go toward the single whip. You're going to come around. You're going to pivot on this right heel. You're going to come around. Now we're parallel to the surface over here. A lot of times we're either in this direction or this direction. Now we're coming around and we're parallel. This right hand is going to be floating down. This left is going to be coming across, and then when it reaches a certain point, you're going to be bringing this left hand across, and this, you're going to have a claw, and then you're going to do the single whip. Let's go through that again. Remember, grasp the sparrow's tail, you ended up here. You're going to pivot around. You're going to watch your left hand. This hand's going down. You're going to be watching your right hand, palm. Then you're going to go into a T-step. This hand is going to come across here. You're going to make your claw. Then you're going to step forward, and you're going to come into the beautiful single whip. And you'll notice that I am not doing it standing in this erect posture. I am sunk down, as you are in many of the Tai Chi moves as I've talked about. Maybe at the beginning when you're learning, it's okay. Go ahead and stand like this, but what you want to move toward is that you're going to be sunk down. That's very important. It's like Tai Chi is connected and grounded. Going forward, as you grasp the sparrow's tail, now watch, you're going to come around, you're going to watch this left hand, you're going to watch the right hand, this right is going to come across, you're going to make your claw, and then you're going to step out, and you're going to do the single whip. See this posture here? That's the single whip. I'm going to do it from the other side to see if that might give you a little different perspective. Again, I apologize for showing you my back. You've gone ahead and done the grasp the sparrow's tail. Then you're coming across. Watch this left hand. Watch the right hand. Come across, make your T-step, make your claw, and then you end up in this beautiful single whip, right like that. Okay? Now, wave hands like clouds follows. Really a beautiful, beautiful move. And what you've done then is you've started with your single whip, then you're going to pivot around. Again, you're going to be parallel to the surface that's in that wall or whatever surface you have there. You're going to be here in that single whip. you're going to pivot around. This right hand is going to go down. This left hand is going to float across like a cloud. You're going to take a step, and then the right's going to float around like a cloud. That's one unit. Now you're going to do another. The left is going to go across. You're going to take a step. This left hand's going to float down, and now the right is going to go across. One more. Hands down like this, and like that. So as I said in class, we do have a series of floating. That's like our hands are floating. One hand is going up, the other hand's going down. It is a really beautiful sequence. And again, when you think about floating wave hands like clouds, it's like floating clouds. And as I said, it's a most beautiful move. So let's do it from this direction one more time, where you've done your single whip. You're pivoting around, and now you're going to do 3 moves. Here's the first one. This hand's going to go down. This hand's going to go across. Then you need to step. That's 1. That's the end of 1 now. Okay, now you need to step again. This is now 2. Step. Okay, now we're going to do 1 more. Step. And this way. And you can see that wave hands like clouds is the same for 3 different sets of movements, and it's done with the body moving as a whole. With wave hands like clouds, you're not just moving your arms. No, not at all. You're moving your entire body so that you're moving like this. This is the whole body moving now. And like this. And finally, like this. Just really beautiful. Okay? So we start with the single whip. We come around, and this hand starts to float down. And we do 1 step, 2. Now we're going to do that big step. This is the beginning of the second unit. 1 step, 2, and now the third unit. Step, 3. Now after you've done that unit, then you're going to do another single whip. You're going to bring this across, make your claw, come here, heel toe, and do your second single whip. So this is a beautiful sequence. You start with the single whip, you do 3 sets for wave hands like clouds, and then you end up with a single whip again. So really nice unit. I hope that this helps you looking at this way. I'm now going to do it from the other direction. We're going to do the single whip. You're going to come around like this, down, across. Now here you can see the foot movement a little bit. 1. It's not so good with the hands, but now you're going to do 2. Now you're going to do the third one. Third one, this one. And now look, now you're going to do the second single whip. Very nice. So not too much of a review today. I just did want to mention that when we do grasp the sparrow's tail, you remember that you come out of repulse the monkey, and you come around and you do your T-step, And then you do 1, 2, 3. And as soon as your hand comes around here, you lift up and you do 4. And then you come around here. You do your so-called hinge. You take it a little further so that this hand is like pulling this hand. Then now you push here. It's all very relaxed, but with a controlled energy and force, okay? I know the last time when I looked at the tape, I found that I was leaning back. Be careful of leaning back. That's not good form. When you're coming in like this, you want to keep your form. You don't want to be coming back like that. Okay, this is number 4. This is the notes for class 4. And thank you very much, and I hope that this is helpful.